Good morning, my dear children. Today we are going to learn our lesson 3 mail merge. Lesson number 3 and the name of the lesson is mail merge. Mail merge is a feature that is available in the MS Word program. In this full lesson, we are going to learn the use of mail merge and how the mail will be merged and what are all the options that are available in the mail merge. Shall we move on to the lesson now? First of all, we will know what is mail merge and what is the use of this mail merge. Mail merge is a feature of MS Word program. It is a feature that is available in our Microsoft Word program. It helps to generate and send a set of similar documents in the form of letters, labels and envelopes. Mail merge is a feature that helps to get similar documents in the form of letters, labels and envelopes. It is useful in the case as numerous invitations can be sent at one go. For example, if our school wishes to invite all the parents for the annual day program, the school does not want to create separate mail for each and every parent and send them personally. This is time consuming. In this process, mail merge is used. It is useful in the case as numerous invitations can be sent at one go. If only one invitation is created, it can be sent to all the parents by merging their mail. Each recipient will get a personalized invite with their name and address printed on the top. Each recipient means the one who gets the mail. Each recipient will get a personalized invite. The invitation will be sent personally to them with their name and address printed on the top. On the top, the name and address of each recipient will be printed. Mail merge process has 3 main steps in it. The first one is create the main document. Second one is create the data source. Third one is create merged documents. First step, create the main document. It contains the content of the invitation letter like venue, time, etc. See, the content of the invitation letter will be in the main document. First you have to create that main document. Then create the data source, the mailing list with the names, telephone numbers and addresses of all the invitees. In the data source, the information of the recipients will be there. It contains the list of all the information of the recipient like names, telephone numbers and addresses of all the invitees. Then the last one is create merged documents. These merged documents will be created by combining the main document and the mailing list. We have to combine this main document and the list that we created in the data source step. Now we are going to see the first step in mail merge. The first step is select document type. For that we are going to do these following steps. Create your main document in MS Word. First we have to create a document with the content in MS Word. Next, click on the mailings tab. There will be a tab called mailings. You have to click on it. Under the start mail merge group, open the drop down menu and click on step by step mail merge wizard option. There will be a heading called start mail merge group. Under that group you have to click on step by step mail merge wizard option. We will do that now. This is the main document I have created in the MS Word with the message for the mail. The first step is we have to go to mailings tab. Here this is the mailings tab. We have to click on mailings tab. Under Start Mail Merge Group. This is the Start Mail Merge Group. These three options are available in Start Mail Merge Group. Under the Start Mail Merge Group, you have to go to Step by Step Mail Merge Wizard option. You have to click on this under Start Mail Merge. You have to go to Step by Step Mail Merge Wizard option. You have to click on this option. After completing the first step, we have to go to the next step. The step 2 is select starting document. On the right side, a mail merge task pan appears. After completing the first step, we will see a mail merge task pan at the right side of our MS Word. In the task pan, we have to do this. Under select document type, select the letters radio button. There will be a heading called select document type. In that, you have to select the letters radio button. At the bottom of the mail merge task pan, click on next starting document. After selecting this letters radio button, you have to go to the bottom of the mail merge and click on next starting document. Under select starting document, click on the use the current document. After clicking on next starting document, there will be displayed next screen. Under select starting document, you have to click on use the current document. Now we will do these steps in our MS Word. See, this is the task pan that is displayed after completing our first step. In that, what I have told, under select document type, you have to select the letters radio button. See, this is select document type. You have to select the letters radio button. There will be a dot displayed at the middle of the circle. If it is displayed, it specifies that you have selected this. If you selected this, it will be like this. If you selected labels, it will display like this. Now we have to select the letters option. After that, at the bottom of the mail merge task pan, you have to click on next starting document. You have to click on next starting document. Next screen will be appearing. In that, under select starting document, you have to click on use the current document. Under select starting document, you have to click on use the current document. Here, use the current document is selected here. Now the third step is select recipients. We have to go and click on next select recipients. Then create the recipients list. That is, we have to create the list of recipients for the data source. There will be many recipients of the mail. Therefore, an address list is required so that the Word document can automatically place the address in each document. See, there will be many recipients for the mail. We will be sending the letters to many recipients. So, we have to select, give an address list so that the Word document will place the address in each and every document. Then when you click create, a new address list dialog box is displayed on the screen. After clicking on create, a new address list dialog box will be displayed on the screen. It has various fields on the top. Then we have to click on customize columns to open customized address list dialog box. You have to go and click on customize columns option in that new address list dialog box. It will open customize address list dialog box. Here you can add new columns with the field names, or you can delete the existing ones using the delete button. Else you can rename the field names using the rename button, and then you have to finally click on OK. Now we will see how to do the third step in the MS Word document. First you have to click on Next, select recipients. Here it is there. You have to click on this link. After clicking on Next, select recipients, you have to go and click on Create link. This radio button should be selected in the option Type a new list. Under this Type a new list, you have to go and click the link Create. After clicking on Create, you will get New Address List dialog box. It has various fields like title, first name, last name, company name, address line 1, address line 2, city, state, zip code, country or region, home phone, work phone, email address. These are the fields that are available in this dialog box. Now you have to click on Customize Columns option. You have to click this button, Customize Columns button. Here you can customize the columns that you want. In this Customize Address List, you can add the columns. If you want to add new columns, by clicking on this Add button. If you want to delete some of the columns, you can go and click on this Delete button. And if you want to rename any of the column name, you have to go and click on this Rename button, and then you have to click on OK. Now we are going to delete some of the columns. We don't want this last name column, so we are going to give delete. And then we don't want the address line 2. We want only one address line. So we are going to delete this address line 2 and then click on yes. Then we don't want this country, then home phone. Now these are the field names that we are going to work with. At last you have to click on OK button. After customizing these columns, type the first name, address and the other details you have chosen to add. You have to give all the details that we have added to the mail merge. Then after giving all the details, you have to click on OK, and then you have to save these details. While clicking on Save button, you will get Save Address List dialog box. In that, type the file name for this file and click on Save button. Now we will see how to do this in our MS Word program. After customizing the columns, we will get New Address List dialog box. In this, you have to type all the details. Now I am typing all the details of the fields. I am typing the company name, address, city, state, zip code, work phone, and then email address. You can add another entry by clicking on this New Entry button. Click on this New Entry button so that you can add the next entry. I am giving the next entry as PQR. The name is Raj. Company name, address, city. Then you have to give the state, next zip code, work phone. At last, email address. After doing this, you have to go and click on OK button. Here, save address list dialog box is opened. You have to give the file name for this file and click on the save button. I have given the file name, and then you have to click on this save button to save the recipients list. Click on save button. See, all the recipients have been added to this file, and then you have to click on OK. The last dialog box where we have given OK, that dialog box is called Mail Merge Recipients dialog box. There we have given OK. Before giving OK to that in that dialog box, we can do these things in that box. In the screen, you can change the content of any record by clicking edit button. You can go and click on edit button, and if you want to change the content of the dialog box, if you want to change the content of any record, you can change it there. The entered records are displayed with tick marks. I have showed that the entered records are displayed with the tick marks. In case you wish to exclude any record, you could deselect the tick mark. If you don't need any of those records, you can deselect that by clicking again on the tick mark. This record will not be included in the mailing list. If you deselect those records will not be included in your mailing list. The next step is write your letter. To insert merge fields, click on write your letter in the mail merge taskpan on each field given. There will be a link called write your letter. Click on it. To add recipient information to the letter, click on the location in the document and then click on each field and insert. You have to go and click on each field that you want to insert in your mail merge. Each time click on insert button after you select the desired field. After you are selecting the field, you have to click on insert button, and then if you want to select another field, go and click on that field and then click on insert button. Once all the fields are entered, click on the close button. After entering all the fields, you have to click on close button. Now you will notice the field's name that will be appeared on the MS Word. The next step is previewing your letters. You can preview your letters by clicking on preview your letters link. This will show all the records that are entered in the mail merge. It will show in the main document. One of the merged messages will be visible. To preview another merged document, you click on the forward and backward arrows and check. You should click on the forward and backward arrows to see all the merged document. At this stage, you can also edit recipient list to add or remove recipients. You can add or remove recipients in the recipients list. At last, complete the merge. You have to complete the merge by clicking on complete the merge link. At this stage, you can still edit individual letters if you want. You can edit the individual letters at this stage also. The last stage would be print the letters. You should print the letters finally. Now we are going to do this in our MS Word document. Now we are going to add address line 2. So we are going to this more items link and we are going to insert address 2. Click on address 2 and then click on insert. See, address 2 is inserted. Click on close button. You can see the inserted field in your MS Word document. It will be without space bar. You have to give the space and then you can write the address to here. Then you have to go to preview your letters. In that preview your letters, you can see the recipient one here, and if you click on this arrow you can see the recipient 2 here. You can edit the recipients list with this edit recipient list link, and you can also exclude the recipient. If you don't want this recipient, you can delete it by clicking on this button. At last go to complete the merge. See, here also you can edit the individual letters if you want, or else you can complete the merge by clicking on this print link. Your home assignment is fill the book back exercises in your computer science book and write the question answers in your computer science note neatly. I will be giving the PDF for filling the book back exercises and writing the question answers in your computer science note. You have to finish it. This lesson will be included in your half-yearly exam, so you have to prepare it well for your half-yearly exam. Thank you.